Hey guys, it's Kyle again and welcome back to Black Ops 6. Today we're playing zombies. Today I'm going to show you how to unlock all 4 of the elemental swords in Citadelle de Morts, the new zombies map. Now compared to other maps like Origins and Horizon Tracker, these elemental wonder weapons are nowhere near as hard to unlock and they're nowhere near as difficult. So yeah, we're just going to get into a game and I'm going to show you how to unlock all 4 of them, and I might upload a full video of me playing an actual full game on this new map, trying to see how long I can survive. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Yeah guys, as always, if you are new around here, be sure to like and subscribe for more. Something I recommend is using certain gobblegums to make your time easier, like using free perk gobblegums like soda fountain or on the house. They'll definitely help at the start of the game, or you could just use perkaholic if you wanted to. Crate power and wall power are definitely good as well. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so we're here. We're in the starting area. We're on round 22. This is me after getting all 4 of the elemental swords. I figured now that I've got everything unlocked, I'll just give you a quick rundown of how to do everything, and obviously I'll show footage of how to do each step of every sword. Also, each area I talk about, you'll see the name of the area in the top left, like this is the entrance hall. We're gonna buy the door that goes round to the right here. You can see all of these different areas on the tac map anyway, but anyway, we are in this area where all the swords are. Now to get a sword, you need, if you see on the far right, personal items, it will be a stamp. Now to get a stamp, you have to work through all rooms, work your way down, and eventually you'll end up in the pack-a-punch area. Now you're going to see footage now of me shooting the 3 lock to open up the crate for pack-a-punch, but as you can see, you'll have to face the new boss zombie straight away before you can get pack-a-punch. It's not that hard to kill. You kill it and then grab the red crystal it drops, put it in the little portal where the crate is, and it will give you the pack-a-punch machine. And then after that, you just work through the round. It's usually round 10 or 11 where you face this zombie with a medieval helmet. Every single time one of these spawns in, it will drop a stamp, and then once you do that, you come back to the dungeon area where the 4 statues are with the sword. You can pick any of the statues to do, and you can get the bastard sword. Can't hold more than 1 stamp at once, so you'll have to kill a zombie with a medieval helmet and then interact with one of the statues, then kill another zombie to get the stamp and then interact with another statue, and you'll have to do that 4 times. It's not that hard at all. Now I'm going to show you how to get each of the 4 swords. We'll start off with the first one, the dragon sword. This one's called Caliburn. This is arguably the best one in my opinion. So as you can see, you bring the bastard sword to this dragon in dining hall passage. It will do a little animation with the dragon, kind of like a reference to the Horizon Tracker. And then what you want to do is go to 3 different fire cauldrons, interact with each of those cauldrons and take the fire to the dragon. The first one is up here where the cannon is, which is right here. This is the easiest one to do. You just run to it. The second one is in the starting area right here. When you take this one, you just keep running up. Just so everyone's aware, the portal underneath the town square starting area, you cannot take that as a shortcut to the dragon. The flame will basically disappear and you'll have to try doing the cauldron again, so you can't use that method. And also try to run as fast as you can and avoid getting hit by zombies, because you will lose health, and if you run out of health before you get back to the dragon, you will get down and you'll have to self-revive. And the final cauldron is literally just outside of the starting area here. And then obviously the same thing, just run up to the dragon and you'll see this little animation of the dragon breathing fire on the sword, and that's how you get the Caliburn sword. And you can see the attack playing out right now.
Are you listening?
Next up is the sun sword called Solace. Now depending on how skillful you are, this sword can either be very easy or an absolute pain in the ass. To start off, when you pick the sword up, 4 parasites will spawn in. Kill 1 of them at a time each, and then come to the upper village area. There'll be a door with a lion logo on it. You have to hit the door when the sword is glowing from killing a parasite. You kill the parasite, the sword starts going, you hit the door. You do that 4 times and it allows you to enter the door into a different room. You put the sword on a podium and you'll see there's 4 symbols from top to bottom on that podium. The 4 symbols will come out of the podium and start flying around. You'll see as I'm doing it, I attempt to do this as quick as I can, because you are on a limited time and the longer you stay in there, the more zombies will spawn in. So you have to do this as quick as you can. You shoot the 4 symbols in the correct order, 1 at a time, as quick as you can, and then an animation will play and you'll get the Solace sword. It's fairly simple, but it can be a bit challenging to do if you don't do the symbol part really quick. I do like the look of this one. I do like how it's all golden and yellow, but in my honest opinion, it has the worst attack out of all 4. It just creates creates like a protective barrier in the form of a rotating energy circle. It's just, I don't think it's good at all in my honest opinion. Next up is Durandal, the lightning sword. Now this one's fairly simple, you just gotta know the location. You'll see in the quest items I have 3 lightning rods. Now to get these 3, one of them you get from just killing zombies. Now I found this out through someone on Twitter. They could only get one of the lightning rods through killing a zombie in the area where you get quick revive. And if you don't know where that is, you just follow the map around and go underground. You start killing zombies in the quick revive dungeon area, and eventually one of them will drop a lightning rod. Now once you have these 3 lightning rods, you come out of the entrance hall, and on the upper wall area near where the cannon is, there's a vase where you can put the 3 lightning rods in. I'm on PlayStation, just press square to interact. You know what I mean. All 3 lightning rods will go inside the vase, and a little storm will start forming around you and around the vase. Basically, just try to run circles around them and wait for the lightning to hit your sword. Once the lightning hits your sword, hit the vase with your sword. This will happen 3 times, and that'll be it. Just put your sword into the vase and it'll give you the lightning sword. And as you can see, we got the animation for the lightning sword. The attack for this is a bit meh because it's basically just a laser. It is pretty strong, but it's not the best. I'd say it's 3rd best out of all 4. And now the final sword, the Balmung sword. You can see this is a sword you get from the statue with the crow on it. Now this is a pain to figure out. If you guys don't know astrology, you're going to struggle a bit. So first thing you want to do is go to the stamina up area. There is a room next to stamina up where there's a bunch of bookshelves and tables and all that stuff. You will have a statue born in that area. See the one that I pick up here? It's basically just a rock. The first time I did this, I got a rock with a crab or a lobster fossilized into the rock. You won't always get a rock. Sometimes you'll get a crow skull. Sometimes you'll get horns from a buffalo or something. Basically, you get a different animal bone each time. And what you want to do is come underneath the starting area in the tavern cellar, and you want to put the sword and the rock into the wheel. Now you can either do your research before the game starts or pause the game to do your research, because basically you have to use L2 and R2 or L1 and R1 to rotate the circle in the 2 different directions to line up the symbols that match up with the animal that you have. Now there are many different people who have given different graphs showing the astrology signs and the animal signs. The only one I found that's completely accurate for me, I found a tutorial on Twitter. As far as I'm aware, there are 5 different rocks you can get. There's the horn, the skulls, the jaws, the scorpion and the fish. Now the first time I did this, I mistook the scorpion for a lobster. So if you do get the rock that I've gotten, for example, that is the upside down blank triangle, which is this one here. When this one is facing down, it's an upside down triangle. Now I can't remember if that's like a water sign or a fire sign. I think it's a water sign. For this game that I'm in right now, I think this rock that I got is a fish. So what I did with the fish was I lined up the upside down triangle, and then I lined up the sign that matches up with the fish. You've basically got to research which animal has the astrology sign. So a fish is, I believe, a Pisces. I don't know. But the sign for the fish is, as far as I'm aware, this one here. So you have to line up this triangle with this sign at the bottom. You will be seeing the footage of me doing this right now. There's 2 methods of doing this. You either do your research and find out what the sign and the element is of your rock, animal, thing, trophy, or you can go through every possible combination, which is what you're seeing right now. And then once you get the correct combination on the wheel, there will be a purple like hole that will appear in the floor, and you'll have to guide orbs into that void hole. The orbs follow you around. If you touch them, they will disappear and you'll have to wait for them to come back. It'll start off in that underground area, and then once enough orbs have gone into that hole, it will move upstairs into a different area, and you'll have to do the same thing. And then when you've done that, the hole will move up to the 3rd floor where the pool table is, and you'll have to do the same thing again. And once you've done it, the hole will turn into an orb again, and it will go downstairs and it will fly into the wheel, and you'll get the animation for the void sword, and then it'll do the little animation, and then it'll do the little animation, and you'll get the void sword. This is arguably the 2nd best for me, the void sword is second best to the fire sword because the void it creates is very good for taking out hordes of zombies, but it doesn't last very long, and it's not good against the boss zombies. It's actually not that effective against them at all, whereas the fire sword, that is very good. That's pretty much how you get the void sword, and yeah, that's pretty much how you get all the different elemental swords in Citadelle de Morts. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video wasn't too complicated with how I was explaining it, and as always guys, if you are new around here, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you on the next video.